Obi, the most foolish thing he did was to decamp from LP and ended up in NDC. Akindele, who is this one? I don't understand. He decamped from LP and he ended up in NDC is a foolish thing. Are you okay? Inside LP that they do not want him. LP should go and sit down. Who is LP? Are you an LP person? The most foolish thing he did. I beg, leave him alone. He left LP and he left none. According to a report by Daily Post on Wednesday, May 27, 2026, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Yaiko Akindele, has stated that the African Democratic Congress (ADC) is being positioned as a political instrument by former Vice President Atiku Abubakar with the aim of undermining the possibility of a Southern presidency. He made the claim while addressing ongoing political discussions surrounding party alignment and recent defections involving key opposition figures. The APC chieftain made the remarks in response to comments from the Obedience movement, which suggested that Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi acted strategically and wisely by leaving the ADC and moving to Nigeria Democratic Congress (NDC). The group had presented Obi's political movement as a calculated decision within the broader opposition realignment ahead of future elections. According to Akindele, Atiku Abubakar had previously attempted to leverage the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as a platform to secure a return of political power to the north, but was ultimately unsuccessful in that pursuit. He argued that the failure of that effort led to a shift in political strategy, with attention now directed toward other platforms that could potentially serve similar objectives. He further maintained that the ADC has now become part of this broader political calculation, suggesting that it is being positioned in a way that aligns with efforts to influence where national leadership should emerge from. His comment linked the party's current relevance to ongoing contestations over zoning and regional power distribution within Nigeria's political landscape. Akindele also criticized the political decisions surrounding Peter Obi's movement between parties, describing the sequence of defections as purely just. He referenced Obi's exit from the Labour Party and subsequent alignment with the ADC before eventually moving to the NDC, framing this shift as politically misguided within the evolving opposition structure. It's none of your business. What's your own? He extended his criticism by contrasting perceived political judgments among opposition figures while drawing attention to differences in decision-making styles within their respective camps. His remarks highlighted the broader disagreement within opposition politics regarding strategy, party loyalty, and leadership direction ahead of future electoral contests. He said, so Obi would have been wise if he didn't join ADC at all, and the most foolish thing he did was to decamp from LP and ended up in NDC. No, it's good that he left LP because he has haters there. He has people that are ready to sabotage him already. They have sabotaged him in 2023, so he should still wait there and be sabotaged again in 2026. You're a joker. This clearly shows that Alex Otti is a sensible man and Peter is a foolish man to the core. Mr. Abeg, leave the foolish and the wise person alone. Let everybody do what they want. Aaron Choba says, the name of the person saying this is Akindele. What do you expect? Up to now, some Yorubas are still playing tribal politics, as in it's so annoying. You see Tinubu turning the country upside down, insecurity growing exponentially. People kidnapped and beheaded, but none of you could say anything except to talk about Obi. Very foolish people. Juma says, the foolish thing Obi is knowing his enemies. Now wow. When the wind they carry some, just allow him to go to his destination. End of discussion. You are not his God. If you remain in a party where he's being sabotaged, where he can clearly see that, oh, these people are working against me, you should remain there. You are not okay. Okay, Shedrack says, the most stupid thing you could do is talking about Obi and not talking about the school children abducted from Oyo State. Samson says, Akindele, please, I beg you with the name of God to stop talking about NDC and Obi. Start promoting your greedy candidate of the person of Atiku. Honora Moses says, Akindele, you are the shameless person to determine how someone will determine what we see. Don't mind them. So, at Roland Trick says, scared to calling post black, stupid politician, masquerading as well-meaning Nigerians. Chukwueke said, talk your own. No. It could equally mean that all the people, governors and senators, they campaign to APC, are also foolish. Abina. Otu Alelia says that's a great nonsense blame from Akindele that Peter Obi's effort to resolve the LP crisis and court cases with different factions to be on the ballot for the next year's presidential race. He needs to move forward with his ambition. So stop blaming Obi if you are not working for Tinubu. LP that was sabotaged because of Obi. ADC faced the same thing. Okay, face your front. Don't mind him. Ed Bobasi says, Akindele did the wisest thing by remaining in Labour Party. Leave Peter Obi alone. Abi, you that you are not foolish. And meanwhile, Ibia says, will these Yoruba people allow Nigeria to have peace? What's wrong with all of them, for God's sake? Must they display their hatred all the time? Leave Obi alone and face your brother who is destroying Nigeria. Stanley Ugwa says, idiot Akindele, who are you in Nigeria? If you have wisdom, if you should be among being talked about, is it your brain that produced all that you are in a position choose for PO? For you to call one of the most important person in Nigeria foolish? You are the most foolish Nigerian from the most foolish family and the most foolish generation. Foolishness runs in your DNA. It is apparent that you were born under Oshodi Bridge and you grew up there without parental care, and that is why you were foolish. Now, Dikawa says, this author cannot understand. Obi is a mystery and a phenomenon. I am surprised that this author is blind to trends or just acting blind. Estasin says, Akindele is an idiot. Why didn't Tinubu remain in AC? Oh, Akindele, you are more foolish. More foolish. Ezeokole says, look at this idiot that can't decide for his family. He's talking about His Excellency Peter Obi. Mumu APC talk for that matter. Wilson Okoli says, Akindele is Tinubu's agent. He's one of those used by Tinubu to destabilize LP using Abri. Where is LP today? Abio. I beg, they should go and find one place to sit down. Adagwe says, why are you worried? Akindele, the APC agent. Abio, exactly. Why are you worried? Why? What's your own? He's foolish that have left LP because people know that you have people that will sabotage him there. Abi, talking rubbish. That's the most wisest thing that he did. Yes, by leaving LP. So shut up your mouth, I beg. Now listen, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.